Mike's Daily Podcast.
Oh, episode 1477. It's Mike Matthews broadcasting from Café Anyway, located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, the last place on earth. Today, Madame Rootabega, Valentino, Bison Bentley, and other oddly named people. And yes, I got up late today. I had an issue with my alarm.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
My alarm, also known as Basil the Boxer.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
That's right. I got up late, and that's not great. I went on a walk. That seems to be all I talk about. No, I talk to you about other things, don't I?
Mike's
No?
Daily Podcast.
Oh, what a lovely picture of the Shan Wangping Karst
Mike's
National Ecological Park
Daily
outside
Podcast.
Chongqing,
Yeah!
China. That's the picture on Bing today, but we'll get to the podcast picture in a moment. Well, yes, I know what we could talk about. We could talk about the stupid terrorist in New York. I will say this. It is fascinating that this is one of the first times that a terrorist has been caught. Look who walked in just now. Hello, Michael Matthews, it's Madame Rootabega, and I love to be on this show because it's so crazy. Ooh, and it is also a little bit kooky. No, it's not. Don't ever say that about this show again. This is a wonderful show. And I was late. Look who else walked in. Oh, Mike, this is Floyd the Floorman. And this is John Deere, the engineer. We came in with some friends of ours.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the parking attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that? Good God, you scream. I know, I'm sorry.
It's time to stop, okay?
I won't ever do it again.
No more.
Do you know that?
No more.
Do you know that?
No more.
I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Well, okay. There's a new tax overhaul
And here's today's podcast picture.
that's going to be happening soon. By the way, Victoria Guida is beautiful, and she writes articles for some online thing. Who cares? The podcast picture today is of Basil the Boxer barking away at this ocean thing there at the beach at Half Moon Bay, and he's barking and he's having a wonderful time. See that picture at mikesdailypodcast.com. That picture was taken a week ago. I was going to go yesterday and I couldn't because I was so tired. Getting up at 4 a.m. Some days I can power through it and do fun things all the way till the end, and then yesterday I couldn't. So, but I did see Albert on my walk. I walked around my house. I saw Albert. He's this guy, older guy, Portuguese, has a tiny little dog. I posted a picture with me and his dog, a tiny little Chihuahua named Lola. And Lola's doing great. I got to see her. And Basil, will look at Lola, me holding Lola, and he's looking and going, "What the hell? You're holding a dog up in the air? Why don't you hold me up in the air like that?" Which I almost had to recently, because as I was walking Basil on, what day was that? On Monday, we're almost home and he starts to limp, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta pick him up and carry him home. And I pick him up and my right foot is still not up to speed. It's still not feeling 100%. And with all that extra weight of me carrying this 80-pound dog, and then, my poundage, and then, carrying Basil home, and it was not going to work. So, but at any rate, Café Anyway, it was a wonderful time talking with Albert. And then as we continued our walk in Podcastro Valley, we were over by the Coal Canyon park, and it's dark, because now it gets dark so early. And Basil's looking up at the hill. And I'm like, what is going on? And we're very close to the hill. And I look, and there's a deer. Not one deer, but 2 deer. And that's the plural of deer, is deer. We make it so easy in English. 2 deer. No, there was 4 deer. 2 parent deer, and then in between the 2 parent deer, walking in one straight line, single file, was the younger deer. The calf deer, the fawns, if you will. Not the fawns, but the fawns. 2 of them, deer.
You've got to be kidding me.
And then the deer charged me. It came right at me. And I ran. I ran so far away. So White House Republicans are set to unveil their far-reaching tax overhaul today, making major changes, yet looking to preserve current tax rules for retirement, accounts popular with middle-class Americans, and to retain a top income tax rate for $1 million earners. That's what's happening today, according to the Associated Press. GOP, what is this? What is this about Hillary Clinton being on The Daily Show? What did she say? That's a mystery. I wish I could.
Started by a Republican donor during the Republican primary.
Oh, talking about the dossier.
Then when Trump got the nomination for the Republican Party, the people doing it came to my campaign lawyer and said, would you like us to continue it? Right. And he said, yes, he's an experienced lawyer. He knows what the law is. He knows what opposition research is. This thing didn't come out until after the election, and it's still being evaluated. But the fact of the FBI investigation into the Trump campaign and Russia should have come out.
Okay. I don't know if that was any clearer or not, but whatever. There's a guy who fills in on one of the conservative talk stations that we have here at the company I work for. He's from Texas, and he's got this really vanilla-y name. Wait, what's this that Trump said?
Diversity lottery program.
Oh yeah.
Diversity lottery.
We hate the diversity.
Diversity lottery.
It's my anniversary.
Nice. It's not nice.
It's not nice. Letting people in from other countries is not nice, because then they do things. Wait, what? He was here for like 8 years, and he had a wife and 3 kids, and he was completely assimilated into America? It's still not nice. It's not nice we do these things. It's wrong.
Wrong.
Schumer. It's all his fault.
So, right after the horrible tragedy of Texas, did I say Texas? Oh, I was thinking of the guy from Texas. I'll get back to him in a moment. But the horrible shooter in Las Vegas, right after that, the White House goes, we don't want to politicize this. We don't want to talk about gun restrictions. No. But right after this happens, what do? Trump politicizes it. And he says, I want to take this thing where immigrants are allowed in the country out. No more.
Which is a very good thing. Which is a very, very good thing.
Keep everybody out. Just keep us in.
Yes. That's called hysteria, my friend. And that's also called an album by Def Leppard that had several big hits off of it, including Pour Your Sugar on Me. In the name of love. Mike'sDailyPodcast.com is the wonderful website where you can see all the past podcast pictures, including this lovely one of Basil's ears sort of flying in the wind as he barks at Half Moon Bay at the beach on a beautiful day a week ago. And see that now, Mike'sDailyPodcast.com. You can also help out the show through the Amazon link. Click on that and buy whatever it is you're going to buy. And that helps us out, makes us happy. And it gives us a little bit, although it hasn't worked in years. Nobody's bought enough for Amazon to decide to give us anything. And I would love to just call them a bad name now. Damazon. And then, no, you know what? We're going to go with this other picture of Basil just looking at a wave approaching him in Half Moon Bay, and there's some birds off in the distance. I like this one better. We're going with this one. We'll go with this one. Stop the presses. We're going with this one. And I think I'll do a news report right now. Hello, this is Mike Matthews, your anchor here at Café Anyway. I'm talking with Madame Rootabega about the situation. Madame Rootabega? Yes, Michael Matthews, the situation is it's November. Ooh, and this is your birthday month. Oh. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
All right.
Yes, I'm happy. This is my birthday month. So Mike'sDailyPodcast.com if you'd like to help us out, and there's that PayPal thing. You can click on that and buy whatever. Wait, no. That's a PayPal thing. You know what PayPal is. So there's that too if you'd like to help us out that way. Mike'sDailyPodcast.com and the past interviews as well. And I have an interview with the lovely Katie Garibaldi. You can hear some of her interview that we did about, was it 2 years ago? And she's a singer-songwriter here in the Bay Area in San Francisco. Plays at a lot of wineries throughout the area. Hopefully she'll be playing at some of the ones that are repairing and rebuilding up in Napa now. But she is a great singer-songwriter, and we'll get to hear her this weekend. So you can hear all the past interviews at Mike'sDailyPodcast.com. This guy who is a substitute on the conservative talk show stations that I work for, he comes on and he does this total, like, all right, what I'm going to do right now is crank up my headphones really loud and just totally listen to my voice.
And now I'm changing my voice, and you're going, what are you doing, Mike? And he talks like this, and, well, the situation in New York is really bad, and I'm going to talk and tell you about the terrorist, and I don't really know what I'm going to say, but I'm just going to say things, and I'm going to try and sound nice and completely modulated while I am speaking to you today.
Just totally in love with his own voice. I am not in love with my voice. I use it to do this sort of creative show here for you on this podcast. But this guy is so... He sounds like he's 800 pounds. He needs to lay off the donuts, the dodos. And he is just, woo. His name is Mark Davis. Listen to him. He's awful. Not the Mark Davis at KKIQ. He's wonderful. I've worked with him for 5 years now. Just the nicest guy. Mark Davis on the Salem Media Networks. Oh my gosh. The dude sounds like... Mark, if you're listening, which I know you are, the Mark and the Salem Networks, turn your headphone volume down and stop listening to your voice and trying to be all radio modulated. Get away from that. I'm air checking you now. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. As you go outside a Café Anyway with me, Mike Matthews, daily podcast. Now, the show that one person listens to. Wait, what? They're not listening anymore either? Crap. Well, it was a good run. We had some people.
Might have considered a trip to the embassy in Washington.
What are they saying here?
Sign a condolence book or...
Oh yeah, Trump didn't even call Cuomo, the governor of New York, and offer condolences. Nothing. That is just weird. Okay, I was gonna look up that clip and play you the check yourself before you wreck yourself thing, and I don't have that. So instead, how about Master Thespian?
Don't be silly. Acting!
Brilliant!
Acting! Thank you! Next show, it will be the wonderful Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, and John Deere the Engineer here outside a Café Anyway. And enjoy your day. And hopefully, if you like this show, you give me a call, 336-MM Daily, 336-MM Daily, or like us wherever you're finding us on social media at all. All the places you can find us at Mike'sDailyPodcast.com. Talk to you soon.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at Mike'sDailyPodcast.com. Email Mike now at Mike'sDailyPodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!